Today, I wanted to talk about the dream life that I'm trying to kind of create for myself. Hi, my name is Laure. I'm a filmmaker and I'm also a content creator. I talk about filmmaking and creativity more generally on this channel. Essentially, I was inspired by two different things. So I was inspired by this circle of life thing. I'll just put the picture up here, but basically it's different areas of your life and how satisfied you are in those different areas. And then the TikTok thing of it's like you write out your dream life in detail and then you put it on ChatGPT and you ask ChatGPT to schedule what a perfect day would look like for you. I needed a bit of a booster recently and I just thought, fuck it. So yeah, let's dive right into it. The first thing that I want to talk about is the career element. And these are more like long-term goals, they're not short-term goals for the most part. So yeah, career-wise, I would love to continue making films and make films that I'm proud of. By that I mean that I want to continue writing and directing films. And yeah, hopefully those films will be meaningful, and if not meaningful, then they will at least help provide people with a hug or some kind of respite from stress, or just bring them somewhere else. Something else that I want to do is I want to continue collaborating with people to help make their films and make their dreams come true. I would also like to continue editing for multiple reasons, for money, and also because I do think editing is an incredibly important part of filmmaking, and it teaches me a lot about writing, about rhythm, and about coverage. It would be amazing if some of my movies eventually get into festivals, or before that, even if some of my movies get financed, I would be over the moon. And also if they get into festivals and if they get some kind of recognition and they allow me to have access to some opportunities, then wow, fantastic. But yeah, baby steps for now. Financial goals, I would love to be financially independent and I would love to be able to survive from my art. Yeah, hopefully that's realistic. And so financially independent, I'm aiming for 4,000, 6,000 a month in my bank account. And yeah, I know that that's going to take some time. I know that I just have to slowly but surely grow to that point. And yeah, piggybacking on that, I would also like to investigate into several streams of income to allow me to have some kind of stability and options, etc., etc. I have no idea as of yet how to do that, but I am looking into it, and hopefully okay, in terms of friends, I would like to continue to explore the relationships and the creative partnerships that I have now, that I've developed so far. I would love to be able to just continue meeting new people that I can create a partnership with and create movies with. We support each other, we're there for each other, we help each other grow, we help each other achieve our dreams, and from that, we developed a beautiful intimacy. I'm also totally down for creative partnerships that are purely professional, but that are mentorships or that help, that are just healthy and happy. Romance, in terms of romance, I'm just honestly, just very simple. I would love to find a partner that I can grow with, who is invested in building something together, and who's got dreams and goals, and we sort of help each other fulfill said dreams and goals, and just walk in this life one step in front of the other. Yes, in terms of health, mental health and physical health, I want to / desperately need to move more. I would love to dance. I go on walks often. I also want to potentially explore martial arts, but yeah, to be seen. Another mental health thing that I want to tackle is how I feel about myself. I want to develop a much deeper love and self-esteem towards myself. That won't allow itself to just be completely crushed every time I'm faced with an obstacle or a failure or me making a mistake. Those are part of life and they're gonna keep happening. There's nothing that I can do about that. The only thing that I can control is my attitude towards it. And yeah, I wanted to not completely define how I feel about myself and crush my soul. Contribution, I've kind of already mentioned this, but I want to be able to highlight the work of people that I admire, or more importantly, like people that I've worked with or who've worked with me. Because especially young filmmakers, people who are just starting in their career, they're finding it incredibly hard to get exposure, to just get ahead. And I find it really important to recognize people's work and their talent and what they brought to a project. I'm thinking, if I get my films financed, whatever, to just have these like interviews on my YouTube channel, maybe about the behind the scenes process of like maybe my DOP or my, you know, my AD or whatever, my actors. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, to just recognize their work and recognize their contribution. I would also like to maybe explore acting. Is that a contribution? It's not so much a contribution, is it? But I do think it's important for directors to explore acting, to know what it's like to be in front of the camera, to know what it's like to get direction, to just physically feel and experience what it's like to be on a set as an actor. I was talking about meaningful movies. I have a background in psychology, and I think that I could contribute something to the mental health discussion through my movies. It's not necessarily what I'm always going to focus on, but I do think that it's an important topic, and I hope that it's a topic that I'm able to tackle directly or indirectly. There's also obviously feminism and that kind of stuff, because I've done a fair amount of research into it. It's relevant to my daily life, and I do think it's a really, really interesting topic that can be explored in film, especially intersectional feminism. Now, we come to the subject of spirituality. I am not a particularly religious person, so I don't know how to address this as such, but the only thing that came up for me was like joy and access to joy and allowing joy to be a really important part of my life, seeking it out, allowing it space, and not feeling guilty or silly or frivolous for doing it, because it is indescribably important to fill up your cup. And then the last thing that I suppose it's related to spirituality, but just having the time to enjoy the life that I created, having time to enjoy spending it with my family, with friends, just by myself, having some free time essentially, and just cooking, reading, learning, singing, dancing, whatever makes me happy, whatever makes me sing. That's it for me. This is where I love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.